relief, kabhi shock, kabhi warning.
Today's Supreme Court was not just about 4 separate orders. It was about one larger warning from the court. Whether the issue is marriage, criminal prosecution, police service, or retirement dues, the system cannot act mechanically and then expect citizens to quietly accept the damage. One ruling hit family law, another shook a high-profile criminal case, one protected a policeman whose courage had been undervalued, and one drew a hard line for employees who refused to leave company quarters after retirement. Before we go deeper, subscribe to KanoonPlus, because these are the legal signals that change how ordinary people understand power, fairness, and consequence. And stay till the end, because today's biggest takeaway is not only what the Supreme Court decided, but what kind of conduct it is no longer willing to reward. Let us begin with the most humanly explosive development. In KKL vs. K, the Supreme Court held that a foreign divorce decree cannot be enforced in India if the other spouse did not get a meaningful chance to contest the case. The bench of Justice Vikram Nath and Justice Sandeep Mehta said that mere summons is not enough. Real participation, real opportunity, and compliance with Indian matrimonial law matter. The court found that the United States decree was based on irretrievable breakdown of marriage, a ground not available under the Hindu Marriage Act for these parties, and said the Bombay High Court was wrong to treat that decree as binding. Then, using Article 142, the Supreme Court itself dissolved the marriage. This is a massive signal for NRI and cross-border matrimonial disputes. A foreign order is not automatically a legal victory in India. Now to the case that will pull public attention instantly. In Elvish Yadav, at Siddharth vs. State of Uttar Pradesh, and another, the Supreme Court quashed the criminal proceedings in the snake venom rave party matter. But this was not a clean exoneration on facts. The bench of Justice M.M. Sundaresh and Justice N. Koteshwar Singh limited itself to 2 legal questions. First, it found that the NDPS case could not stand because the substance in question was not covered as a psychotropic substance under the statutory schedule. Second, it held that proceedings under the Wildlife Protection Act could not continue on the basis of a complaint not filed by a competent authorized officer under Section 55. But the court also made it clear that a proper complaint can still be filed by the competent authority. So the real message is this: the Supreme Court has struck down a legally defective case, not shut the door forever on lawful prosecution. Then came a completely different kind of correction from the court. In the state of Telangana and others versus P. Srinivas, the Supreme Court upheld accelerated promotion for a Telangana police head constable, who played a key role in repelling a Naxalite attack on a police station. The court noted that he had fired more rounds and was instrumental in resisting the attackers, and said his role could not be belittled when others similarly placed had already received the benefit. Justice Prashant Kumar Mishra and Justice N.V. Anjaria backed the High Court's view that the purpose of accelerated promotion is to lift morale in the police force. This is not just one service matter. It is a reminder that the state cannot celebrate bravery selectively. And finally, in the Management of Steel Authority of India and others versus Shambhu Prasad Singh and others, the Supreme Court ruled that SAIL can withhold gratuity and adjust penal rent against retired employees who continue to occupy company quarters beyond the permitted period. The bench of Justice Pankaj Mithal and Justice S.V.N. Bhatti said an employee cannot illegally retain staff accommodation and at the same time demand gratuity with interest. The court set aside the contrary Jharkhand High Court directions and upheld SAIL's rule-based power to recover dues through gratuity adjustment. For retired employees across public sector systems, this is a serious warning. Retirement benefits are not a shield against unauthorized occupation. So what ties today together? The Supreme Court is drawing a sharper line between genuine legal entitlement and technical, procedural, or strategic misuse. Whether it is a spouse denied real hearing, a prosecution launched on shaky legal footing, a constable denied equal recognition, or retirees overstaying company quarters, the court is asking one question again and again. Where is the fairness, and who is gaming the system? The big question is this: is the Supreme Court now moving toward a more consequence-driven model of justice, where form alone will not save either the state or the individual? Tell me your view in the comments. For the latest legal developments explained with clarity and real meaning, subscribe to KanoonPlus. Jai Hind and Adios.